Good job, Game Theory. Yeah, but you scratched all the surfaces. You found out everything. Props to you. But this video is just drawn out timeline. If you find this, well, a good job. This is gonna be the only FNAF video I'm ever doing, but whatever. Let's start to scratch the surface of it. Let's go back in the 50s, so 1950s. Back when Five Nights at Freddy's, the Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria series, or Freddy's Pizzeria series, was beginning, with only 2 animatronics, Spring Bonnie and Fredbear. These were the only 2 animatronics that were there. But they brought new animatronics like Chica, Bonnie, and Freddy. But you see, they were scrapped ideas as well. But that's why Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel to the Five Nights at Freddy's, for the first Five Nights at Freddy's game. The reason is because the older versions of Chica, Bonnie, Bonnie, Chica, Golden Fredbear, and as well as Freddy, were because reasons. They're actually just the prototypes, the original versions. The ones you see in FNAF 1 is actually the sequel to FNAF 2. So the reason why you see them all fixed up, and you might have thought that FNAF 2 was the sequel to FNAF 1. Nope, prequel. So the reason why FNAF 1 is a sequel is because in FNAF 2, it's the 80s, and FNAF 1, it's the 90s. But you know what happened right after FNAF 2? Well, we got the Nightmare animatronics, and as well as other stuff like that. So the only sequel to FNAF 1 is Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and Five Nights at Freddy's 6 and the Ultimate Custom Night. Yes, the Ultimate Custom Night is part of the story as well, if you don't think about it. But the first thing we have to pay attention about is FNAF 1. So FNAF 2 has Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Toy Freddy as the new and reborn animatronics. But you see in the back room, we have the original, disowned, and scrapped ones. Not only that, they brought an animatronic known as Balloon Boy, but then Mangle. Mangle was a toy that was mangled with, that was always ripped apart every day. But now she fought her revenge on killing somebody at an older age. Remember, these are all kids, and they're all coming for you. What if these kids were the previous guy you purple guy have killed in the past? So that means William Afton could be the Night Guard in all the games. But that just could be a theory. No, they're not a dream. They're not nightmares. They're not nothing else. This is all happening. It's because back in the 50s, an animatronic that was never understood or never found was a mysterious box. They put it as a security robot to indicate that kids were going out on their own. But one time, this animatronic creature known as the marionette came out of its box, crawling. For some reason, it had the mark for a green detector, for a green wristband girl. And as he went, someone else got to her first. And what that means is she was murdered, slaughtered, killed. While the marionette took over her body. Now, what she did was lift people into her arms, bringing the other dead children life. So, that's where Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy were born. And then they later became disowned. Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Pirate Cove was later out of order due to it closing soon. It wasn't opening. The pizzeria was already doing it. It was already going on in good business, but now they're closing after 10 years. So they brought back Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. An attempt to bring back Fredbear, but change his bow tie and hat to black. So basically, Golden Freddy's basically withered Fredbear or soulless Fredbear. But you see, this is a kid, a special kid, because the Aftons were the cause. The youngest son of William Afton is actually the child in FNAF 4, while his oldest son is the son which we play as in FNAF 5 or Sister Location. But the reason why the game is called Sister Location is because your sister, the daughter of William Afton, is baby herself. You all have to know this. But there was also other 3 random childs that we don't know. We don't know the real names. The game theory already revealed their names or something like that. But you see, William Afton told his son to go there. Finding these kids out to get him, to not disable him, is because Edward is telling them to. Or else they would get Scoop. But for failing him, Edward scooped them, murdering them. But he scoops you. As you were scooped, something happens. I'm sorry for the sound effect of my mouth. But anyways, back with this game. You go home. So that means there's 2 alternate universes where you make it home safely and not killed. Or another one is that you were killed or scooped. But in this universe, you were scooped. In the other safety one, you were actually killed by Edward. So as you were scooped, in theory, William Afton came and tried to see if you were okay. But William Afton was still there in Springtrap's body. So you, the eldest son, had to become the new purple guy. So, let's go to FNAF 6, shall we? Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Timeline. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 were when the animatronics were already burnt down. Where they were just mechanical spirits now. They were mechanical, but they took that mechanical body and turned it into a spirit form. Yeah, they can't kill while they're in spirit form. So they're kind of like illusions, things that Springtrap made so you can be scared. The reason of this is so you can fail. But Springtrap is a true murderer. That's why his jump scare in the game really isn't what you think. What he does is just kill you, and that's it. So, let's go to FNAF 5, shall we? After the events of FNAF, after the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 4, we go to Five Nights at Freddy's 1, then we go straight to Five Nights at Freddy's 6. Because in 3, the place burnt down. But luckily the elevator was also burnt down with Baby. Baby of old age has rotten. So now we're in the early 2000s. Yeah, boy. So in the early 2000s, you were hired as a new system repair. This could be the son who got left for Turlo put back and fixed after that time. So that means that you're playing as the youngest son, or the last survivor, while the other two are still dead. So you're the last hope. Well, that's what I think, at least. So in FNAF, you're playing as Mike. Makes sense. Game Theory can already tell you about this, but instead of pulling off something that you never thought, Springtrap was burnt to death, sent into hell. But Molten Freddy, guess who that is? Your older brother. And you, Mike, is the crying child. Yes. You die alongside with your friends. So you, the player, as the youngest son, Mike gives you the tape recorder and dies with everything. Although we hear that her daughter, which was basically Marionette or Lefty now. But we don't have any proof because in the Ultimate Custom Night, I don't know if Lefty has a voice or not. So Puppet and Lefty are two different subjects because Lefty is the marionette and the marionette is a child that was killed. So that means the 3 animatronics that hunt for you are dead. Well, 4 if you count Lefty. So as they are dead, burning into flames, we go to the Ultimate Custom Night, aka Hell. Yep, you play as William Afton in Hell. You see, the devil has something to torture you with, and this torture is hell. As you were burning in hell, you are here now. Almost all the animatronics from every game is come to kill you. That's why you are here. You are here to die in the Ultimate Custom Night. Passing the nights just means you basically beat the devil at his own game. But in the selection screen, you're playing as the person that selects it, or the devil that decides what difficulty you choose. That will be for William Afton to go through. So yeah, that's what that means. And sometimes you are given a little power up to use, which is just the devil being nice to you to actually see you suffer. And the reason why he has all these mechanics, which is Scott Cawthon himself. Scott Cawthon is the devil of hell. Yes, Scott Cawthon was the one that sent William Afton because he is the creator. So that means he selects to torture William Afton. Basically, you and Scott are basically doing William a favor for his bad doings. And he doesn't regret any of it. So, I know the way I explained it kind of sounded messy, and explained it. I didn't show any proof that I have. Just say that this was only a voiceover. So that's all. Today. Goodbye, my friends. Oh yeah, the nightmare animatronics were just illusions of his plushie as his front and low was removed, okay? God damn it. Basically, all the animatronics that show up and kill him resembles partly death, but when the nightmare comes out and jump scares you, you're dead.